This isn't a bad game at all, but I am having a hard time thinking of things to talk about here. Just not a lot going on right now. You know what, I'm gonna tell a story. I haven't told a story in a really long time. I don't know what story to tell, though. Man, please get out of the doorway, I'm about to tell a story. You're welcome to listen, but do it from the other side of the door, please. You know what, I'm gonna tell a story I've only told once to one person because it's probably the most embarrassing story I have. That might not be true, but it is super embarrassing. Fuck it, no shame though. When I was 19, I met a girl at a party, and I got her number, and we were talking, and the next day I ended up at her place. And she wanted to give me a blowjob, but the timing could not have been worse. It was suboptimal timing. It would have been better timing if she gave me a blowjob when I was feeding my dogs in front of my parents, but this was just inhumane. I really had to take a piss. And for some reason, I didn't just excuse myself and was like, "Excuse me, I really need to use your restroom to urinate." I wanted to tough it out. I wanted to really, like, be a big man, a big strong man, and, you know, get a blowjob while having to take a piss, and, you know, I thought everything would be fine. So she starts going to town, and I piss all over her. Right in her mouth, in her face. There was no mistaking, it was piss. Like, you know, you can put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. This didn't even try to disguise its true identity. It was yellow as a pineapple, and it indiscriminately soaked everything in her room. It was like I was firing a Thompson submachine gun. It was fucking propelling at speeds I could only imagine a fucking space shuttle could travel at. And I was just shocked, because I don't usually piss with the force of 1,000 ballistas, but this piss was leaving my urethra with a mission, and that mission was to cover the world in itself, to drown the universe in this vile liquid I was producing. It was absolutely remarkable, and I felt it coming too. I could feel it just surging. I could feel the calm before the storm, and then the storm itself. I knew I had opened Pandora's box, and I was gonna try and play it off cool. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be like, you know, I ejaculate pretty hard sometimes, but when I saw how yellow it was, I knew this is how the world was going to end. And I remember, after the apocalypse erupted from me, I remember verbatim what she said. She said, "I just can't deal with this." And then I don't remember exactly what she said next, and I don't remember exactly how she dealt with the mess I created, but I do remember that it has a happy ending, and we ended up still hooking up, so that was fine. But on that day I learned a valuable lesson. Humanity received a grim reminder that when you need to piss, you should absolutely piss. It was also really cool of her though, because she didn't get extremely pissed off that I pissed on everything she held dear in the world. We saw each other a lot after that, actually. We didn't date, but we did see each other a lot. She was really cool. I really liked her. I also just realized I'm almost out of power here. And I also realized this is the first story I've shared about one of my many fuck-ups with women. Zoinks, the lights are off, oh no.